Hello, my lovelies. All right. Go ahead and take a deep breath. And go ahead and get started with our pick a card reading. Okay, so pick a number 1 or 2. Okay, so look at the card really, really carefully. This is card number 1. Card number 2, trust your path. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the reading. Okay, so for those of you that chose card number 1, here is your message. Okay, this is a beautiful card. Look at the imagery here. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. You are so supported. Okay, you do not stand alone. You have a magnificent team of helpers both in this world and on the earth who are here to help you every step of the way. Call upon them for assistance. They are here to help. The keepers of the earth acknowledge the work that you have done already and are ready to work through you. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand for them, to devote your life to protecting the earth in your unique way. It's time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you and your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you are doing. You do not need to go at it alone. Call upon the keepers of the earth to help you and your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you ever thought possible. What kind of support do you need? Call it in right away. Okay, so I want you guys to open your heart and say the following activation or the following phrase. I am open to receiving a whole new level of support for my life and my work, and I call it in now. Okay. After that, you can include any other specific request. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's see what other messages you need to hear in regards to card number 1. Okay, what other messages do the viewers that picked card number 1 need to hear and honor at this time? Okay, yes, so I do see here, wow, this is beautiful. Okay, let me go ahead and start in this order. Okay, so I see here that a lot of you need to surrender. Okay, in order for you to surrender or move on from something, you need to surrender ego. Okay, I felt like compromise and communication will be happening for you, and an end of a conflict if you've been having some sort of conflict. But I feel like you really do need to learn from your mistakes as well, and I feel like you need to surrender. Okay, this ongoing conflict or battle that you've been having. Okay, one way to do it is by channeling and tapping into your ancestors, to your spirit guides, to your archangels, okay, to your whole spiritual team. I feel like the only thing that's really stopping you from achieving this peaceful resolution that you really want is for you to call upon the keepers of the earth, to call on your archangels, to call on your ancestors, and to really, really, receive the support. Ask them, right? Like, how can I surrender this frustration, this pain, this anger, this sorrow, this confusion, or whatever situation that you're dealing with? Okay, they have your back, and they know, and they have ways to help you. Okay, you might be receiving communication from them that will allow you to find or to tap into that energy, and that will allow you to release. Okay, you might be getting communication from the beyond, okay, and spiritually. You might need to forgive. Okay, I'm getting a strong message to forgive. Okay, Also, if you're the one who did, wrong, I do feel like maybe part of it is you need to also, like, forgive yourself and learn from whatever mistakes that you did. Nobody is perfect, right? I do see here that there is a huge or an abundant amount of resources available, assistance available to you. Okay, I feel like some of you might be going through some sort of like financial blockage, or have been having like financial issues in the past. But I do see here that your ancestors, your spiritual team, God, the universe has a lot of gifts and charity donations, money, assistance for you. You just have to be open to receiving, okay, which is what our card one was talking about, right? You need to make sure that you're actually receiving the support. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you are doing, okay? You do not need to go at it alone, okay? So I feel like you need to open your heart to receiving more, so that you are able to open up this channel this generous, abundant, like, and attract, but it's there for you. I do see a lot of prosperity. I do see a lot of I see you receiving, okay, gifts, money. I do see a lot of like money coming your way, okay? For some of you, I do see a new job, or you've been wanting a new job. I feel like some of you have been praying for your finances to improve and to get better, okay? And I feel like you don't really know also like when this is gonna, you've kind of like, you've started to lose hope, or you're starting to get into this very like impatient or frustrated energy, okay? But I feel like you're gonna move forward, okay? You are going to move forward, and I feel like you are going to overcome those obstacles, any obstacles that you have been dealing or you have been encountering, okay? I do see, again, a lot of you, a lot of money, okay? I do see a lot of you, your manifestations are going to take fruit, and they're going to happen, things coming to fruition. I feel like you've been working really, really hard, and you've been putting in the work, nurturing, persevering. I feel like a lot of you have been in this energy of just, working your butt off, right? And I feel like this is beautiful, right? But at the same time, I feel like you don't have to do it all alone, right? You don't have to do all of this hard work by yourself. You could also, make sure that you tap into your there's just so much support around you, which is what our Keepers of the Earth card is about, right? There's so much support surrounding you, and I feel like there's a lot of people around you trying or wanting to help you. You just have to call upon whoever you can go to for assistance, or call upon your spiritual team, so that you're able to get the help that you're looking for, okay? And then I'm going to conclude that first pile with one archangel message for you, okay? One archangel message for the viewers that picked pile 1. What messages do they need to hear? Archangel messages for pile 1. Oops, it was there, but I lost it. Come back to me. Archangel messages for pile 1. What do they need to hear and honor at this time? Okay, here it is. Okay, pay yourself first. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Yeah, so I feel like as a collective, a lot of you are trying to make investments or invest a little bit more on yourself. Maybe in the recent past, a lot of you were being a lot more irresponsible or frivolous with money. Okay, so I'm getting the sense that now a lot of you are putting yourself first, putting your future and your present and your future in consideration, and you're starting to set aside some money, okay? Or I'm also getting this message that some of you really need to be a little, be a lot more cautious, okay, with your goals. Make sure that you're, paying off debt. Really invest in like a budget, invest in, creating budgets so that you're able to achieve those financial goals that you want. And you don't have to do that alone. There's a lot of support, a lot of, financial advisors or counselors or, people who could help you navigate that or have ideas on how you could cultivate this like very, very prosperous or, better relationship with your finances. Okay. All right. So those are the messages that I have for pile number 1. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to pile 2 or number 2. Okay. So for number 2, we have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay. Okay, so let's see what messages are coming out for this group. All right, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? The universe is conspiring. Keep facing your true north. Your job is not to pave the path, but to simply keep facing your true north and take one step after another. If you do this, you can't go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver or doubt. Use your heart as a compass and put one foot in front of the other. If you follow the invisible trail of what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. Most people don't follow the highest call of their soul because they're waiting to see the end destination before they take the first step. Wow, that's really deep. Let me say that again. So most people don't follow the highest call of their soul because they are waiting to see the end destination before they take the first step. If you take one baby step each day, within a year, you will have taken 365 steps in your dedicated direction. If you want to write a book, write a page every day. If you want to change careers, do one thing every day in dedication to that. Before you know it, in just a year from now, you will turn back and look in awe at how far you have journeyed. Keep moving and open yourself up to a whole new level of support and receiving. Things are not going to work out the way you are planning, but if you have a little faith and keep showing up, they will work out even better than you could possibly imagine. Don't micromanage the universe. Trust your path and let your soul lead the way. So the question for you is, if you knew you would be supported no matter what would you do? Would you really, follow your soul's purpose? Would you take those steps? Would you let go of fear? Would you let go of doubt? Okay, so let's see what messages come out. That was really, really, a very, very specific and, very strong message for someone here. And I agree. A lot of people are afraid, it's not just fear, but I feel like they're, lazy also, or they don't want to take that first step. They're just like, I just want the result. I just want the end result, but without putting any kind of effort into it, right? How many times, right, have we done that as humans, right? All right, so I see here that part of the reason why some of you, okay, with our tarot card, I feel like some of you need to surrender, okay? This is very similar to what our previous group number 1 was talking about, right? Like, we need to surrender, okay? There's some of you might be really confused or might be going through, I feel like there's just a lot of you, I get the feeling like you don't really trust your path or don't want to go towards that path that, because first of all, there's a lot of confusion for some of you. You don't really know, okay? And a lot of you are very, very afraid of changes, okay? I feel like your old way of life or your old way of thinking needs to collapse, there's a lot of like false beliefs or a lot of like limiting beliefs that need to shatter in order for you to transform and to actually want to take steps towards a new path. But how many times do, humans say, well, this is where I'm safe. This is, this has been working for me for so long. Why do I need to make this huge transformation, right? But, I'm gonna, put it to you, like, the change is coming. The change, whether you want to or not, whether you resist the change or not, it's coming. Okay, there is a big change that's really going to it's going to shake you to get you out of this comfort zone, but you need to trust that. You need to trust that this is going to be for your highest good, for your highest purpose. It's going to reveal a lot of things that haven't really been serving you, that haven't really been serving your purpose, your life purpose. Okay, all that they've really caused is that in the moment, maybe this was convenient and useful for you at that time, but your soul no longer resonates with this. Okay, so you need to go through this change, upheaval. Okay, now the more you resist it, the more uncomfortable this change is going to be for you. Okay, so just go with the flow, accept the transformation. Okay, just take it one step at a time. Okay, everything is for your highest good. It's going to cause a lot of positive changes. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of things that are yet to be revealed to you. You're going to be discovering your truth, guys. This is beautiful. Like, there's always a purpose, right? Like, things are not just done to us, they're done for us, right? I feel like this new change, this new chapter in your life is going to allow you to walk away from a lot of things that have disappointed you, that haven't been serving you. And I feel like you genuinely, group number 2, like, I feel like you guys are looking for some sort of truth. I feel like this group is a group right now that is looking deeper. Your soul is trying to self-analyze, self-discover. I feel like you guys might be going through a period of like introspection, and you're just like, at this point, I feel like, deep down, like, you have this inner knowing, like, this stuff is not really working for me. Something needs to change. But, you know what I mean? Let me see what other messages come out for group number 2. Okay. But I feel like this group is the group that really, really needs to, give into all of this. Okay. Because I get this energy of, dullness or lack of, refusing to compromise. Okay, this group, okay, resisting change. Okay, I feel like this group, a lot of you might be preoccupied with money. Okay, and that's the thing, like, that's part of the reason why some of you are not really wanting to invest and dedicate your energy to the journey, or you're not really opening yourself up to, like, actually going through the journey, right? Because or putting in the work, because you are either too focused on wanting to see the end destination, right? The results. Well, how much is it going to pay me? How much money am I going to make? How much, right? It's more about that for you, group number 2, instead of, well, what can I gain from all of this? Okay, you know what I mean? So I feel like group number 2 might be, okay, so what other messages does group number 2 need to hear? Yeah, so I feel like a lot of you need to be a little bit patient, though. Okay, you do need to put in more hard work and dedication. Okay, weren't we just talking about this? You need to go through this journey. Okay, you need to trust the path. Okay, things might not be as, they might not give you the result that you want right away. Okay, but you need to be patient. Okay, you need to commit, You need to commit to the journey. You need to put in the dedication. You need to concentrate yourself, okay? I do see group number 2, like a lot of you are going to be getting rewards and results, and you know, there's this beautiful result of like, you know, either a new job, new, you know, self-employed, building a business, a trade, right? But I feel like you need to be patient, because it's not gonna, you know, pick off and give you the results that you want right away. Okay, so you do have to, you know, make sure that you're putting in the work, okay, and just be patient, okay? Trust that you'll have the right support. You'll have, you know, it's just about trusting, okay? Trust that you'll be supported and that you'll be able to do, right? The universe, the world, God, your archangels, your ancestors, you know, your spiritual team is conspiring, you know, for you, okay? They're here to support you. And I feel that as long as you are, whatever this endeavor or this thing that you're going to be putting in the work in for is your highest call that your soul wants, you will get there, okay? You will get to the end destination, but just shift, you know, your mindset a little bit. Keep moving on, but open yourself up to a whole new level of support, okay? I feel like a lot of you really do need to also you know, it might not, what I'm trying to say is that maybe it's not going to work out the way that you planned, like right away, right? But as long as you keep showing up and you keep putting in this work, okay, it might even work out better than what you were anticipating or what you were hoping for, okay? Because if you do continue on this, you know, if you keep concentrating yourself and you keep, you know, putting in the work, and then you continue with your dedication, your hard work, and committed, I do see things being very, 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 very positive for you, okay? With the 8 of Pentacles, I do see a lot of fulfillment, okay? And you will be able to accomplish the results that you want, okay? All right, what other messages does group number 2 need to hear? Okay. I get the sense like group number 2, you're being called to also rest, okay? You need some time to relax, okay? I feel like group number 2 needs to regroup and meditate, okay? Plan for the future, plan, you know, have some time for you, okay? I feel like some of you might be having like mental overload, okay? Because there's so much anxiety, so much stress. I feel like a lot of you are feeling very overwhelmed about the outcome, right? And wanting the outcome. Yeah, so just, you know, just be very mindful of how much energy you are channeling onto a specific, you know, area of your life, okay? Take some time for you as well, okay? Rest. You know, take some time to do some peace and quiet and just reflect, meditate. It's really going to give you the perspective that you're seeking, okay? Yeah, so just, you know, just trust your path, trust that everything is going to be okay. There is no need for you to be like insanely anxious and over stressing about things that, you know, about the time and how quick things are going to take for you to get there, okay? Just be patient, put in the work, dedicate yourself. As long as you're on the right path, right, and you are in alignment with what your soul is craving and what your soul is wanting for you, you'll be fine. Everything with time, right, happens in divine timing. So just trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor and that you have a whole, you know, team of, you know, spiritual team that's there guiding you, supporting you every step of the way, even if you can't see them, okay? All right, my lovelies, well, those are the messages that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a beautiful day. Bye.